April is Autism Awareness Month, and in honor of the women who take care of their children with autism, we decided to treat them to a little bit of a makeover, courtesy of Scott Fisher, who is a master stylist. He joins us this morning.
Thing to say.
It's good to have you here today. This one feels good. It's always great to do makeovers because people end up with a smile on their face afterward. But what really, you approached me about this and said, I have an idea, and I loved it. And why
I can't take full credit for the idea. Sherry Goldberg from Autism Speaks kind of planted the seed, and I thought, how perfect and appropriate, because it's Autism Month. So, you know, April, anyway, you don't need an excuse in the spring after a winter like we've had for people to want updates, a nice, new, fresh look. So these mothers were very anxious to get a new, fresh look. They're all getting ready for the big gala next week at the Rock Hall. So, anyway, it was a no-brainer, and we had a lot of fun doing it. My whole staff got involved.
Well, let's get right to the makeovers. First, we're going to take a look at Jackie and see Jackie's before. Talk a little bit about what you were hoping to do here.
Jackie has a great bone structure, wears glasses a good portion of the time, but her hair is just sort of heavy. Katie and Christina at the salon sort of tag-teamed on Jackie's new look. Katie updated the cut a little bit. She wanted to bring the lines up a little bit, take out some of the heaviness. Christina wanted to get in and soften. I think if I asked them both what would be the most important thing we'd do with Jackie is soften her look. Her look was looking a little too hard.
Well, let's take a look at what, it looks so great.
Instant softness.
Definitely instant softness.
As you can see, Katie added a really soft bang, a little bit of height in the crown, and just sort of shagged out the bob so it's not looking so heavy. And thought she did a great job. Obviously, without the glasses, Jackie's got a great look with or without. And then Christina went in and softened the highlights a little bit.
Why don't we switch spots for a second here so I can ask Jackie, you must be very happy with your look.
Oh, yeah, I like it a lot.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Easy to do? Easy to manage now?
I've had it for one day.
Okay, so, well, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, well, let's take a look at our next model, Denise, and what you were hoping to do with Denise.
Denise's hair was just... It was large hair. She was looking to get rid of this sort of 80s big hair look. And Denise, having a wider bone structure, Jamie decided we need to soften the look. And again, softness is a big play in all the three models today. But we wanted to take out some of the weight around the chin line, jawline area. We wanted to keep some height. We wanted to redistribute the layers. We wanted to add more depth to the color. And put all that together, and you have just a nice, fresh update. It's not metamorphosis, but she took enough length off in the right areas. And that, to me, that's the whole thing about updates. It's not how much hair you take off, it's where you take it off. And you can see where we took it off around the sides. It's a softer look. It's a more vertical look. Denise still has the softness around her eyes and the height in the crown. And I just think it's very attractive on her.
Denise, how pleased are you with your look?
I'd like to take the hairdresser home with me.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling when you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're going to take a look at our third and final model, Tracy. What were you... Let's talk a little bit about Tracy.
Tracy has the long oval face, beautiful almond-shaped eyes, very long face. I think there was just a little bit too much forehead and not enough framework going on. So the goal with Tracy is to just bring the lines up a little bit. Amanda wanted to get in there and enrichen the color as well as lighten the highlights a little bit for her. So what we did, and we did the entire cut with a razor. I love using the razor for these kinds of cuts. And even though Tracy's got finer hair, the razor really lightened up the look, brought it up to right around just under her lip area. And with finer hair, when you bring hair to that length, you end up with a much softer, fuller look. And then Amanda went in there with her color brushes and just did her magic.
Well, it looks so beautiful. And you mentioned you used a razor. Somebody might think that that would give it some kind of jagged edge, but it's really smooth.
You can use a razor a million different ways, but it's how you do it. And you got to be careful with finer hair that you don't go into it too much.
And are you also happy, and is it easy to take care of?
Well, my husband was very happy, so that was a good clue.
How important is that?
Very important.
Okay, well, you look wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Scott, great job with all of...
I have to commend Amy. Amy did a great job on the ladies' makeup. We didn't go over makeup that much, but all the ladies looked very fresh and natural. both with the hair and the makeup.
Well, that's what you're trying to do, is create a natural look and make sure everybody's happy. We want to let people know how to get a hold of you. You, of course, are in Chagrin Falls, the Scott Fisher Salon. The phone number is 440-247-3535. You can also log on to Scott's website, scottfishersalon.com. And he has been kind enough to offer our first 10 callers a chance to win a free haircut with a stylist at the salon. Call now, 216-578-0707. Scott, thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, always a pleasure. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with much more of Good Company. We're going to give you some tips on how you can grow your own garden, and we're going to introduce